neon stars to soften now. Outside the bus and in my chest, the signs that look too bright at noon turn kind beneath the evening's breath. A beauty store, a pharmacy, a diner still with half its light. Everything I pass is quieter once the city gives itself tonight. I lean into the window frame and let the coolness hold my head, as if the glass remembers things I couldn't say or couldn't shed. All day I wore a sharper face, all day I moved too fast to feel, but something in these passing lights returns the parts of me kept sealed. Soft neon after work falls across the glass like grace, and every sign that passes by puts gentleness back in my face. Soft neon after work makes the evening less severe, like the city doesn't need to know me to know what brought me here. A barber pole keeps spinning in a shop about to close. Two students laugh beneath an awning as the bus drifts past them slow. There is so much ordinary life still glowing at the edge of rain, and somehow that small perseverance makes my tiredness feel less plain, because I am not the only one being carried toward a room, not the only one whose silence needs a little more than soon. And maybe comfort isn't rare, maybe it lives in passing things, and lit up signs and tired windows, and the mercy evening brings. Soft neon after work falls across the glass like grace, and every sign that passes by puts gentleness back in my face. Soft neon after work makes the evening less severe, like the city doesn't need to know me to know what brought me here. Maybe healing isn't private, maybe it lives along the street in the glow of places staying open for the people still in transit, still incomplete. Maybe that is why I watch until the lights begin to blur, because the road says wordlessly you don't have to carry it as hard as her, as hard as him, as hard as all the versions of us learning how to come back slowly to ourselves, the way this bus is teaching now. Soft neon after work falls across the glass like grace, and every sign that passes by puts gentleness back in my face. Soft neon after work till the whole road feels less far, and I remember on the way home how human tired evenings are. I pass houses with the curtains on, little lamps behind the shade, each one holding some small version of the life another family made. blue TV against the ceiling, a yellow kitchen by the sink, a child in socks crossing the hallway, the kind of scenes that make me think how strange it is to ride through others while returning to my own, seeing comfort from a distance before I'm anywhere near home. And maybe that is why this hour feels both lonely and complete, 'cause every lit up window looks like somewhere I could breathe. Houses with the curtains on make the city feel less hard, like all of us are carrying a doorway in the dark. Houses with the curtains on passing softly through the rain teach my tired heart that warmth exists, even if I can't hold it yet again. One room glows a little orange, one looks silver still and thin, one has shadows moving slowly like somebody just came in. And I wonder what they're saying, whether anyone is tired there too, whether someone's taking off a coat and letting the whole day loosen through. The bus keeps going steady low, and I keep watching house by house, as if the city's evening windows are small instructions on how to come down. Not by force, not by forgetting, not by pretending nothing aches, but by letting softer images replace the noise the daytime makes. Houses with the curtains on make the city feel less hard, like all of us are carrying a doorway in the dark. Houses with the curtains on passing softly through the rain teach my tired heart that warmth exists, even if I can't hold it yet again. Maybe home begins before arrival, in the windows that we pass, in the sight of all those little rooms gently shining through the glass. Maybe every evening bus ride is a lesson given slow, that even from the outside a little light can help us know. Houses with the curtains on make the city feel less hard, like all of us are carrying a doorway in the dark. Houses with the curtains on till I feel my breathing change, and the road back to myself tonight doesn't seem so strange. The rain stayed on the window longer than I thought it would. Even after the road had changed, even after the bus was moving good, it held the street in pieces, in trembling lines of gold. Every sharp sign stretched to mercy, every signal blurred and old. And through those little rivers, the city looked less sure of itself, less like a machine of errands, more like a body needing help. I think that's why I love the rain on evenings like this one. It doesn't fix the day I had, it only makes it easier to come undone. The rain stayed on the window, and so did some of me. The part that couldn't leave the office, the part that still felt heavy. The rain stayed on the window till the whole road softened through, and all the lights I passed beneath began to sound like truth. Bus stop shelter flashes past. A man beneath it checks the sky. Two bicycles lean into metal. A woman lifts a child up high. The bus keeps taking corners slowly, like it understands the hour, like it knows no one inside. It needs one more demand of power. I rest my hand against the pain. The glass is cool, the motion mild, and for a moment I remember how to be exhausted without being wild. Maybe that is all this ride is, a place where sharpness thins, where the weather does the speaking till the self comes back in little skins. The rain stayed on the window, and so did some of me. The part that couldn't leave the office, the part that still felt heavy. The rain stayed on the window till the whole road softened through, and all the lights I passed beneath began to sound like truth. Maybe all true comfort looks a little wet and dim, like the world has lowered its voice because it knows your edge is thin. Maybe every tired evening needs a veil between the streets, so the soul can watch it safely till the hurt becomes less complete. The rain stayed on the window, and so did some of me. But by the time the bus slowed down, less of it was heavy. The rain stayed on the window till the city turned to blue, and in the blur of all those streets I found a little room to move. It's almost my stop, not yet. The sign I know just passed before. One more turn, one more red light, one more pharmacy, one more store. I know the bench, the crossing pole, the alley with the weak white lamp, the part of town where buses slow and the evening settles into damp. And still I'm not in a hurry, though home is close enough to taste, because something in this nearing feels too gentle now to waste. The day has only just begun to loosen from my skin, and I'm not ready to stand up yet from the small piece I'm sitting in. Almost my stop, not yet. Let the bus keep breathing low. Let the city hold me one block more before I have to go. Almost my stop, not yet. There's still kindness in the glass, and I wanna stay beside it till the last lit corner passes. A convenience store goes white and slips behind the road. A dog beneath an awning blinks at the wetness on the stone. Someone near the front is sleeping with his head against the rail. And I think how many evenings need a ride to learn to exhale. Not forever, not dramatically, just for 10 more blocks or so, until the body stops remembering all the places it had to go. Maybe home is not the doorway, maybe home begins like this, in the almost and the slow, and in the stops we almost miss. Almost my stop, not yet. Let the bus keep breathing low. Let the city hold me one block more before I have to go. Almost my stop, not yet. There's still kindness in the glass, and I wanna stay beside it till the last lit corner passes. Maybe every weary person needs one final stretch of street where no one asks for anything, and every passing light feels sweet. Maybe that is why I listen to the wheels and not my phone, because the road has found a way tonight to make me less alone. Almost my stop, not yet, even though I know it's near. I keep my face against the window for the comfort of staying here. Almost my stop, not yet, till the bus begins to slow and I carry all this quiet home instead of all I had to hold. The seats grow emptier with me as each stop lets someone go. The bus is learning how to quiet in a way I've come to know. The woman with the green umbrella got off 3 lights ago. The student with the silver case at the bridge below. Now there are pockets of warm silence left behind where people were, and the whole bus feels more fragile with its hum and softened blur. Like the ride is narrowing inward toward the place I'll have to stand, and each emptied out blue seat is another open hand. The seats grow emptier with me, and the night grows closer too, like the city is reducing to the lights that still shine through. The seats grow emptier with me till the whole bus feels like thought, a moving room of almost home where the day begins to drop. I never speak to anyone here, still I feel them when they leave. A different shape of quiet, a different kind of evening grief. Not grief with tears or endings, just the small commuter kind where people disappear into their doors and take a little noise behind. The windows seem more private now, the road more tender than before, as if the bus is slowly becoming the last soft room before my door. Maybe that is why the emptiness doesn't frighten me tonight, because it makes the bus more honest and the city less like fight. The seats grow emptier with me, and the night grows closer too, like the city is reducing to the lights that still shine through. The seats grow emptier with me, till the whole bus feels like thought, a moving room of almost home, where the day begins to drop. Maybe every ride home ends by taking little pieces back. One passenger, one stop, one voice, till only softness fills the track. Maybe I need that emptiness to hear myself again, to know I've made it through the day without having to explain. The seats grow emptier with me, till I barely hear the street, only the slow impatient engine and the glass against my cheek. The seats grow emptier with me, and somehow I do too. Not hollow, only lighter by the time the ride is through. The heater fogs the lower glass, while the outside keeps its chill, and I sit between those climates, too tired to call either real. There is warmth against my knees, there is cold against the pain, and somewhere in the middle, my whole day begins to change. The inside of the bus is golden, the outside all blue and white, and maybe that's exactly how a person survives a night. Not by choosing one or the other, not by forcing what to feel, but by staying in the in-between, till both begin to heal. Window heat, evening cold, one on either side of me, and somewhere in their quiet tension I learn how to breathe easy. Window heat, evening cold, makes the ride home feel like truth, like the world can hold two feelings and still make room for you. I see my breath no longer now, only the streaks left on the glass. The bus has found its slower rhythm, and the bright main roads have passed. A little dog pulls at a leash beneath a sign that flickers green. A delivery bike cuts through the rain, like it's chasing something unseen. All of it keeps moving, and I keep sitting still, held by the warmth around my coat and the cold beyond the sill. Maybe that is why I need this ride more than I knew, because it lets the day leave slowly without demanding what I do. Window heat, evening cold, one on either side of me, and somewhere in their quiet tension I learn how to breathe easy. Window heat, evening cold, makes the ride home feel like truth, like the world can hold two feelings and still make room for you. Maybe all real comfort has a little weather in it, a little warmth, a little ache, a little room to sit and live in it. Maybe I am not supposed to stop feeling all at once. Maybe healing is just learning which side of the glass to trust. Window heat, evening cold, and the bus keeps taking turns, till the person who got on this ride feels lighter where it hurts. Window heat, evening cold, and the city fades to blue, like the world can hold two feelings and still make room for you. One more red light before home, glowing on the rain-dark road. The bus stops just long enough for all the silence to unfold. There's a reflection in the pain of someone who looks nearly there, not just to the neighborhood, but to the gentler kind of air. The red holds us in one still moment. No one speaks, no one minds, and I feel the whole day loosening at the edges of my spine. Maybe that is all I needed, one stop in the middle of the stream, one pause where nothing moved at all except the soft return of me. One more red light before home, let it stay just one breath more. There's kindness in this waiting at the edge of my front door. One more red light before home, on the windshield and the street light. The city knows I need one last quiet before sleep. The crosswalk paints the puddles red, then hands them back to black. A person with a paper bag leans softly into lack. Not lack like want or failure, just the kind that evenings hold when everything has cost a little and the body's running old. The driver lifts a hand once, the signal shifts to go, and I wish that simple moment could keep unfolding slow. Because there's peace in being halted when the world has moved too fast, and some lights don't block the journey, they make the tenderness last. One more red light before home, let it stay just one breath more. There's kindness in this waiting at the edge of my front door. One more red light before home, on the windshield and the street light. The city knows I need one last quiet before sleep. Maybe love is not dramatic. Maybe love looks like delay, a red light holding back the rush at the end of a working day. Maybe every tired person has stood in this same glow, almost home, not wanting yet to let the stillness go. One more red light before home. It finally turns to green, but something in that little stop stays kinder than it seemed. One more red light before home, and now the road moves through, still carrying that held breath a little farther into you. The bus knows the way back better than I do tonight. I'm too tired to carry maps, too tired to hold the route too tight. So I let the turns decide me, let the corners do their work, let the road remember softly what my mind could only hurt. A grocery cart beneath an awning, a laundromat in humming blue. Everything outside keeps passing like it knows what to do too. Maybe trust is something simple, maybe trust is just this ride, sitting still while something steadier carries you through the dark outside. The bus knows the way back, even when I lose my own. Past the wet and waiting shop fronts, past the lights I've always known. The bus knows the way back, and that kindness reaches me. Like I don't have to be so certain to be brought where I need to be. There are days that make me smaller, days that ask for too much voice, days that leave me at the window feeling like I lost a choice. But this evening feels different because the road asked for none, only that I stay seated till the hardest part is done. And somehow that's enough for the shoulders to unclench, for the jaw to lose its weather, for the heart to leave the bench. Maybe all recovery starts when we stop trying to control and let one ordinary vehicle carry more than just the soul. The bus knows the way back, even when I lose my own. Past the wet and waiting shop fronts, past the lights I've always known. The bus knows the way back, and that kindness reaches me. Like I don't have to be so certain to be brought where I need to be. Maybe home was always waiting, not at the end, but in the ride, in the practice motion of return, in the city at low tide. Maybe all I need tonight is not an answer, not a sign, only to be carried gently by a road that still feels mine. The bus knows the way back, even when my thoughts are gone. And by the time the final stop appears, I feel a little more like one. The bus knows the way back through the rain and sodium gold. And for a few last city blocks, I don't feel so hard to hold. Home waits in lit windows on streets I'm almost near, and small rooms glow in amber against the wet and darkened year. The bus moves through those houses like a thought along a line, and every little square of light feels almost like a sign. Not a sign to do anything, not a message to be brave, just a quiet confirmation that warmth still has a shape. And maybe that is all I need at the end of being warm, to know somewhere behind those curtains life is soft and ordinary and warm. Home waits in lit windows, even when I'm not inside, and that alone can steady me on this long and tired ride. Home waits in lit windows, in kitchens, lamps and shades, like the world still knows how to keep small mercies gently made. A woman waters something by a sink above the street. A television flickers blue across a second floor retreat. No one knows I'm watching, no one knows I needed this, to see the world still holding these little domestic kinds of bliss. I think the body understands before the mind can name it clear, how the sight of private warmth can draw a tired spirit near. Not because I want their lives, not because I envy light, but because their quiet presence makes the whole road feel alright. Home waits in lit windows, even when I'm not inside, and that alone can steady me on this long and tired ride. Home waits in lit windows, in kitchens, lamps and shades, like the world still knows how to keep small mercies gently made. Maybe every homecoming begins in houses passed alone, in the proof that evening can be warm even when the day went wrong. Maybe that is why I look past the rain and through the glass, because all those little lights teach my tired heart how to last. Home waits in lit windows, and now I feel it too, not just in those passing homes, but in the road returning through. Home waits in lit windows till the bus is nearly done, and I can feel the day fall off in pieces one by one. now the night has taken over the roads, the shops, the windowsills. The bus is almost done with me, but not yet done enough to heal. There's something in the final stretch that makes me softer than before. Not happy, not even lighter, just less defended at the core. The city has gone quieter, the bright hard parts have thinned, and what is left is mostly motion and the place I'm breathing in. I used to think I had to fix the whole day before sleep. Now I think it's enough to let the evening hold what it can keep. The night carries me the rest of the way home, past the final signs and corners, past the places I've outgrown. The night carries me without asking me to speak, and that is sometimes all the kindness tired hearts need at the end of week. A final passenger gets up, the stop request light goes dim. The driver checks the mirror once, and the road begins to thin. I know I'll have to stand soon, know I'll step out in the cold, know there'll still be dishes, messages, and the same old things to hold. But somehow none of that feels sharp now, not with a bus this low and slow, not with the dark outside unfolding like a code I've come to know. Maybe that's what comfort is, not answers, not release, only reaching home by passing through a moving room of peace. The night carries me the rest of the way home, past the final signs and corners, past the places I've outgrown. The night carries me without asking me to speak, and that is sometimes all the kindness tired hearts need at the end of week. Maybe no one ever really walks all the way back alone. Maybe there are roads and vehicles that carry more than we have shown. Maybe every evening bus ride keeps a little grace in store for the ones who gave too much away and can't explain what they need more. The night carries me the rest of the way home, and by the time I reach the doorway, I am less made of stone. The night carries me past the ache and through the blue, and what I cannot name by daylight, the moving dark somehow sees.